Hi guys, Toya Tarot here this morning. Here to have a little conversation with y'all. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes to see if anybody comes in. It's not a read. This is a conversation. This is a Toya Talk moment. We're gonna talk. We need to talk. Okay. Just gonna wait a little while. If not, I'm gonna get started because this message has to happen. I have the worst headache. I was supposed to get it out there. A Facebook follower, a Facebook friend that I have asked me about it. I did a reading and I let it be known that they may be a twin flame with the person that they were with. So they were trying to understand exactly what the twin flame union is about. Okay. But I got to break it down, like break it all the way down. Okay. So I'm going to wait a couple of minutes. Ever since I started this channel, I'm going to be 100% real. I'm not playing no games. I'm going to tell you like it is. I love you guys very much. And I don't want anybody going into anything blindsided because trust me, as empaths or as people who are gifted, we tend to go into the situation and have to deal with it, had to deal with it like firsthand and learn. So we don't necessarily get the opportunity to, go through it and then, ask about it and then find out about it, So I'm gonna just give you the tea, honey. Even though I'm drinking coffee, because for this shit I need some coffee. Okay. So to stay on topic, a bitch wrote some stuff down because I don't want to miss a thing. Okay. But I have my own journeys that I've been through. Okay, so a soulmate is the ideal partner or friend. Okay. The soulmate doesn't have to be the type of person that you would be in a relationship with. Or if you are in a relationship with, soulmate relationships tend to be very easygoing. You have your squabbles as far as couples are concerned, which is the norm. But for the most part, you're good with a soulmate. Okay. For the most part, you're good. They're a good person. You don't have too many issues. People are people, motherfuckers are just janky at the end of the day. So sometimes they just janky and it's really nothing you can do about it. Okay. But, a soulmate typically you don't have any issues with, right? Now, we're going to go ahead and go to this karmic situation. So you have a karmic soulmate, okay? With the karmic soulmate, it's like a repeat of everybody that you've been with that has hurt you or done like the same, like you tend to have the same issues over and over again. Those are karmic soulmates. You could have a shit ton of soulmates. You can have a shit ton of karmic soulmates. Okay. Just so you know. Karmic soulmates tend to be very selfish, all about themselves. You're concerned about the relationship. They're concerned about them. Okay. They tend to control things. Everything has to be the way that they want. The relationship has to progress the way that they want. Things like that. Okay. They feel like the person that you're destined to be with, like you can't live without them. But in all actuality, you need to run for the fucking hills. Okay. Now, let's see. It's like when you first meet them, it's an instant connection. You're like, ooh, this person just does it for me, honey. Like, you loving on them, okay? In the beginning, right? They bring out like bad sides of you or codependencies, okay? You feel consumed by the relationship. You feel like it's not, like you have to be like obsessed with this person. So that's another karmic thing. They bring out the worst fears and the worst attributes of yourself also. It's like if you had a fear of abandonment, you have it with them. If you have a fear of being cheated on, you have it with them. If you have a fear of lost commitments, and then it's like all of your skeletons fall out your closet, or all of their skeletons fall out. That's a karmic soulmate there. And then it's like they bring out the worst in you. They don't last no matter how much you try with karmic soulmates, right? No matter how much you try, they don't last. It's like you can't do anything to keep it together. See, this is where shit gets janky. Now, karmic soulmates and twin flames really have the same attributes, so to speak, with like a couple of different things to tweak it and make it something, different, okay? It's like but the twin flame union is considered a divine union, right? Right? Okay. So this is why I'm gonna be real about my situations. The twin flame is considered a divine, perfect mirror to yourself, right? When you meet your twin flame, you're going to feel like, oh my God, this person, it's like we're the same person. They're like the other half of my soul, honey. They're the other half of my soul. They get me. This, that, and the third. You're going to be like, oh, I can't get enough of them. I feel so happy. I feel like you're going to feel the divinity of the relationship when you first get with the twin flame. You're going to feel and you're going to know that this person was the person that you were with in like lifetimes ago. Okay, so you're going to know. The shit with twin flames is this the tea. When you meet the twin flame, you come back. This is okay. So you've been with the twin flame before in other lifetimes. Okay. In other lifetimes, you've been with the twin flame. But what happens is when you meet your twin flame in another lifetime, if it's not time for union, and y'all go through that whole thing, get into the relationship or whatever, and you still can't get it together because both of y'all are not healed to come together, because that's what it is, basically. The divine union is you come into union once you get it right, So now you come into union with this person for whatever lifetime, this lifetime. Say you met the person, your twin flame, this year, right? You come into union with the twin flame for this year. You go through the whole spiel. Okay. And then if you don't get it right, now you got to come back this motherfucker again if you pass away. You going to have to come back, meet the other person again, but you're going to feel like you know them your whole life. You know them your whole life because basically you have. Like, you've known them your whole lifetimes, okay? So you're going to, know that this is the person. You're just not going to know how or why. Sometimes people they call it divine because not everybody comes into union with their twin flame in a specific lifetime, right? Now, a lot of people try, a lot of people fail. I'm going to just run down the stuff for twin flames also so you can see how close to karmic it is. All right. You're drawn to each other. You feel like you can't live without this person. You feel like they just do it for you. They get you this, that, and the third. But they open your ways of thinking, right? You're open up to a complete new way of thinking, like certain things that you thought were okay or certain things that you thought were good for you. You quickly start to rethink things, okay? Prime example, when I met my twin flame, I started to, I knew I had this gift of being a reader. I wasn't, going to be trying to do it. I know I had medium abilities. I'd been ignoring spirit for a very long time. I got with my twin flame and the shit got stronger. Okay. It got stronger and I was like, what is this going on? I started feeling more. I could feel her when she was going through things. I could feel other people. And then I get a panic attack situation. Some shit I never dealt with my whole life. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I think I'm about to die. But it's because spirit is trying to communicate with me. And now I'm in the union, or I'm starting to become united with my twin. So my gifts are heightened. That's one thing with the twin flame situation. Your gifts, when you get with the person, there are certain gifts that are going to be heightened because you're with them. And there's gifts of theirs that are going to be heightened because they're with you. It's that kind of thing. Okay. So they open up new ways of thinking. They also come in and out of your life, back and forth, because there's always a runner in the relationship. It's too intense for one person. Usually it's the divine masculine, okay? Please understand that divine masculines don't always mean a man, okay? So that part. All right, so you come into union with this person for whatever reason this lifetime, say it's a same-sex relationship. This lifetime, y'all are both women, one's more masculine than the other. Okay, fine. Okay, you come into union, it gets intense, it seems like everything's great, and you seem like you're right about to come into union. You want to get together, you're going to start this lifetime together so you know how to come back this motherfucker as a cat or a bat. Okay, soon as you get there, somebody take off running because they like, nah, fuck that. Now they want to give you a hard time because they don't want to come into union. It's too intense for them. Okay. They seem like, this is another thing, is they seem like your yin and yang, your other half, right? They seem like this is the person that I'm meant to be with. Hold on, I gotta, because I can't. They seem like your other half. You're like, oh my goodness, you know, this person completes me, and they might very well complete you. Okay, nobody's saying that, because when I met my twin flame, yes, I was. Hi, Madonna, I'm buffering. I don't know. It might be on your side, honey. It may be on your side because I'm looking fine over here. I'm not sure why that is. But thanks for watching. Hopefully it clears up a little bit sooner than later. Okay, so it seems like this person is your yin and yang. All right. So it says being with them always brings about change also, right? It brings about change and painful transformation. Okay. So when I got with my twin flame, I thought my life was fine. I thought I had everything that I needed. You know, I was chilling. I was working this, that, and the third. I get with my twin flame. I start to get messages that I'm not supposed to be working for anybody, that I'm supposed to use my gifts and all of this other stuff, right? I tell my twin flame, right? My twin flame is like, well, why do you feel that way? I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I should start looking for another job, but I do not look for another job. I'm not looking for it. The same day I went into work and I got fired. Mind you, I don't get fired from work. I've been there for 3 years at this time. But I got fired because I didn't listen to what Spirit was telling me. Okay. So then I don't have a job. I'm a mother of 4. My daughters decide they want to live with their father. Meanwhile, all I know is a mom. I had my daughters that started having kids at 16. Okay. And hold on one moment. Let me just turn this down because I already know my phone is about to be going off. So I had my first daughter at 16. All I know is to be a mom. Now they want to go live with daddy. Okay. I'm pissed. You know, I'm in my feelings, not even necessarily thinking that maybe they just want to live with their father because, you know, I'm a lesbian and they ain't never had that, you know, mom and dad dynamic, and maybe they want to experience that life over there with their dad. I don't know. They're not very far from me, you know, and it's not like they're like, you know, not wanting to be with me or whatever, but it's just at the time I'm like, my life is going to shit. I don't even understand why this is going on. Now I'm also having panic attacks. I'm at the hospital every 5 minutes because I think I'm, you know, having a heart attack or a stroke or whatever have you. I got all of this shit going on and I have no idea what's going on. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm having panic attack after panic attack, not noticing that it's connected to people passing, not notice that it's connected to spirit that's following me around that I'm so used to, but now they're really like trying to talk to me. Okay. Don't know what the hell this is going on. So that was December. Okay. Fast forward to February. While I'm going through this from November, December to January, right? My grandmother passes away. My grandmother was like my spiritual advisor. I loved her dearly. And she was like really my closest friend. And she understood the gifts that I had, right? She told me she was going to pass. She told me she was going to give me gifts on her way out. I always said I cannot take her passing. Like anybody, you know, like my mother and my grandmother, I cannot take it. I just can't. And so that happened. right? So I lost my job. My kids are talking about they want to stay with their dad. And then my grandmother passes away. Then I really start having panic attacks. I feel her come through, and then I feel her spirit stay with me for a second. Okay. I feel her spirit stay with me for a second. And then now I'm really going through it. I really get messages. Okay. So then my twin flame takes me to get a reading. I never got a reading before, but I prayed on it before I left because I'm very, I was raised Christian. I don't even know how to play cards. So I was like, what the hell? I'm not reading any cards. So I go and I get there. My spirit feels good with it. Normally, I'm very intuitive. So if I was not good or if there was anything negative in there, I would be on the first train the fuck out of there. Okay. So that happens. I get the reading. The lady tells me, you're protected. You have spirit around you. Why do you ignore them? You're going to keep having panic attacks until you answer your calling of being a reader. And I'm like, lady, I don't even know how to use cards. Now, this is all while I'm trying to come into union with my twin flame, right? So there is a transformation that definitely happens. Okay. My gifts were heightened. And then it was because of her leading me because she already knew what was going on. She knew what was going on. Her soul recognized mine. She has gifts. She was just leading me to mine. However, I do this, I begin to read and everything like that. But then we have this situation. We go back to the runner and the chaser. Okay. So now I go through my transformation. I start to understand what my transformation is, right? And then I start answering my call. But then she starts to get scary because it's getting too intense. And so begins the running. Okay. Fun, right? Okay. So we're going back and forth with that whole situation. We're still in union, still in a relationship, whatever have you, right? Then comes the emotional, irrational part of it. With twin flames, they basically show you what it is that you need to heal. Also, we're each other's mirror, right? So I would probably trigger some kind of emotion in her that she didn't know that hadn't been healed. So now she's finding out that there's some things that she needs to heal. That usually happens with the divine masculine. Okay. The divine feminine usually is the person that evolves spiritually and becomes more spiritually enlightened and things like that, and has an awakening during the union. And then the divine masculine starts to realize things aren't healed, and then the emotions start to come, and then they get scared and they run. Okay. So yeah. So then there was the emotional part, all of that in and out thing, going through a very tumultuous time. Okay. We are still going through it, and I'm just going to be real. But she's in the space of wanting to heal and things like that, which is great. But, you never know with these kind of things if you're meant to come into union or if you're even going to come into union. That's the part that's, concerning, because I'm right there. I'm engaged and all of that. And it's still a situation where it's a battle. Like, it's, I don't know if how it's gonna pan out, but I can feel when she's sad. I can feel when she's depressed. I can feel if she's happy. And it's annoying as fuck. I don't know why people want to be in a twin flame relationship. Why? I even made a damn Facebook page with us as a couple to chronicleize the journey. And I have not done a damn thing besides upload some pictures because, listen, I got bigger fish to fry trying to figure this whole shit out. It's the most beautiful, ugly, scary relationship to be in. However, I'm thankful to God that I went through it, because I would not be walking in my purpose right now. Okay. I would not realize that it was some things that I needed to heal for myself also. She would not realize there's some things she needed to heal. I have, experienced the greatest level of love and the most spiritually connection having relationship that I've ever experienced in my life. However, there's a good coin to everything as well as a bad side, right? It's very stressful because you never know if the person is going to get to the space where they can come into union. Good morning, Mary Hall. Hi, Ace of Spade. You never know if you're going to come into union with this person. You don't know if you're going to be in a space where they're going to, be in a space where they should be, and then I'm going to be spiritually healed. So it's like people want you, or part of how the union is supposed to go is that the divine feminine, or the more spiritual person in the situation, right, is supposed to just stay over there while the other person runs and ghosts the hell out of them until they feel like they want to be bothered. Stay over there and do your healing work and answer your calling and do all of your stuff like they not over here hurting the hell out of you because they're scared. Now you got to sit over there and do all the work you got to do and then just wait for them to come around. Fuck all that, okay? You could have 80 soulmates, and still be chilling, have a good old life, won't have to go with all of that, won't have to deal with all of the ugly healing parts and all the ugly, emotional parts, and the person run from you and you don't even have a good enough reason to run from the person that you're in love with, and they don't want to deal with themselves or face themselves, so they can't face you because you're their reflection. It's crazy. And then you don't even know sometimes if it's a karmic relationship or it's a twin flame relationship, because like I said, karmic has more toxic things that are readily available to you. However, twin flame could get toxic too. That shit could get toxic. You wanting to come into union with this person that you have a soul connection with, a spirit connection with, lifetime connection with, and the other person is like, listen, I know all that, but peace out. Like, that's toxic by itself. So it's like, I was like debating whether or not I even wanted to have this conversation, honestly. Okay. I was like, listen, I don't even know if I want to go into all of this. Yes, Mary, I'm telling you, it's an ugly stage. It's like you go into separation again for a little while, and then it's like you never, like me and my twin flame, is usually not that long of a separation. I'm not even on front. Okay, not even that long of a separation. It'll be a little while of a separation because then she starts to get sick. Like, I'm telling you, the shit is real. You get physically ill when you go through something with your twin flame. Okay, you get physically ill, you go through mental issues, you might have panic attacks, you feel the person's sadness, so now you're feeling sad even if you're trying to move on and you good with the situation and you try to make peace with it. Like, it is ridiculous. Okay, I'm at the space right now where I don't want to be with no damn body. Leave me the fuck alone. Okay, twin flame, no twin flame, I love you to death, but you're not going to do. I'm good. When you get your shit together, give me a little ring-a-ding-ding if my phone number haven't changed, because I'm a Gemini and that's what the fuck I do. Okay? It's like, come on. It's everybody make it seem like it's so beautiful. This shit is stressful. I was like, oh my God, I found my one divine person and my twin flame, and we're going to be together forever. Nobody told me this shit, okay? So I'm letting y'all know what's up. They be like, you're my twin flame. You say they're twin flame. Listen, let me tell you. Straight up, when you meet your twin flame, you're really like not going to have any choice but to be gravitated towards them. I will tell you that. You'll sit over there and think for all eternity that, well, when my twin flame come, I'm out. I'm not going to do. You ain't got no choice, boo-boo. You just better go along for saddle the fuck up and know that you're going to be going through some shit for a while. And then, after that, I hear a lot of people that were met their twin flame and don't even speak to their motherfucking ass. And you still feel the person. You'll be sitting there minding your business, a song that they dedicated to you come on, and all that bullshit. That's what I'm saying. It's not like you're connected to this person for lives, not life. lives. If y'all can't get this shit together in this earth on 2019 or whatever years y'all together on this earth, you come the fuck back. You better hope y'all come back as an animal that don't have to really like talk to each other or some shit. Don't come back as a penguin. Penguins mate and they stay with the person for life. Maybe then the union with the twin flame will stay together. Because it's some bullshit. But I was like, listen, I gotta like let it be known. Like somebody really literally, and I was doing a reading and I said that the person was a twin flame, right? And that they were probably twin flames. I didn't even realize I said it because those are the cards that came out, basically, that they were twin flames. So she was like, well, I don't really understand it. And I was like, exactly. 14 years. That's what I'm saying. It's like, y'all might never come into union. You might come into union. You might, just sit around and, be in each other's lives and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then it's a weird connection. So if you get with somebody else, it's not even healthy to just be friends with your twin flame. Because you could feel the fact that they're in love with you. You can feel the fact that they're really connected, and that can make somebody feel some kind of way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like, it's like they have to marry. It's girl. I know how you feel, child. I just know. That's all I'm saying. It's very hard, and it's just like, if the person is not ready, if you're not healed, and then and you realize that this person is a twin flame, if you're not healed, then your best bet is to try with all your might to not like come all the way into union with the person. Okay. Exactly. Madonna, girl. It's like, and then they have karmic relationships that they think they were supposed to be connected to. So they like have a hard time letting go of this karmic relationship, and then treat you like you the karmic. Don't nobody got time for that. Like I said, nobody got time for the bullshit. Okay. It is really, really, really a hard thing to do to come into union. Once you do, though, if you are so lucky in this lifetime or the next to come into union with your twin flame, it is, from what I was told, because I came into union, and then it's like, now it's the run and trace of bullshit again. I don't even know what phase I'm on. That's how, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, I gives no fucks. Okay. I'm just like, I'll wait and see what's going on. I'll pray on it. I'll keep it moving because I cannot. Okay. I cannot. So they said if you come into union, that it will be the most divine relationship, the most blessed relationship, destined relationship that you could ever be in, right? You can, I feel, I've seen visions of what it's like to come into union with my twin flame. Okay, we will be prosperous in business. We will be prosperous in every way imaginable. But it has to be both people that are willing to come into union, not one person that's willing to come into union when they get there and they realize that it's so intense, time to run, and the other person's still standing there holding their britches. Like, I'm telling you, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. It's not easy at all. I love you guys so much for watching. I don't even know what to do, child. I'm just telling y'all, like, it's not that cute. If you could do a soulmate, do a soulmate. And love your twin flame from down the block around the corner. Watch them heal. Nobody's saying don't be in their life. Watch them heal. Watch them heal. Let them, do what they got to do to heal. But just try to be. And then they tell you, okay, with the twin flame relationship, they tell you just let them, when they do the running thing, just, go ahead and do what you got to do like they don't exist, and maybe date a couple of people. How you going? First of all, I don't even know how I would date anybody else. I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, okay, let me get with somebody else. Let me date somebody else. I met my divine partner, but I'm going to go chill with this soulmate until they get ready. What kind of shit is that? I mean, what kind of shit is that? What kind of shit? Oh, yeah, just go get a soulmate, and you might come into some more karmics in the meantime before you and your twin flame come back in the union, because you need to learn the same lesson over and over fucking again, because you didn't get the lesson the last damn 30 times that you went through the bullshit. It's just crazy, okay? I'm just keeping it 100. Toya Tarot over here, gonna keep it all the way real. It's a very hard, Mary. Very, very hard. It's hard and it hurts, and it's saddening, and it makes you feel some kind of way. It makes you feel some kind of way. What I'm gonna do is just love up on Toya Tarot, and love up on my Facebook people and my Instagram people on Toya Tarot, and do my readings and answer my call-in. Okay, I'll meet you. Your soulmate could be friends, or your partner. I'll take the soulmate friends. Okay. Because it's like, it's important to be happy at this point. You can't be sweating. Sorry guys. No, it's okay. You can't be sweating somebody else to like come and want to be like, it's just asinine. Like, I don't want to be waiting for somebody to want me. Okay. I might not be the best, cutest thing in the bunch, but I ain't ugly. The fuck? I don't want to go through this. It's so many people out there that are just really, we are heartbroken, simply put. You love the person, you want to be with the person, you see the greatness in the relationship, in the twin flame union, you see the potential of a situation, but the other person has to see it in order for you guys to come into union. Not only see it, they have to feel it, because it's a very divinely orchestrated relationship. It's a very divine connection and things like that. So it has to be, you guys have to be on both playing fields, or you got to just come back here again. Thank you, K2R. 1R. Thank you. But I'm just saying, like, you're going to have to come back again if it's not, what it needs to be. So this is the reason why I'm just saying, like, listen, if you come into contact with your twin flame, you're going to come into, thank you. You're going to come into contact with your twin flame. And when you do, you're going to have no choice but to come, recognize who they are. Your soul is going to recognize it. However, it's up to you whether or not you want to participate in that. But just know, if you don't participate in it, and you don't come in the union and you were supposed to, you will be back. Well, you won't remember it. You'll be like, I don't know why I feel like, when I met my twin flame, I told this girl all my damn business, probably like the first week. I told her, I was like, what is going on? I've been through a lot of stuff. And as time goes on, I'll come on here when I do my little Toya Talks, and I'll have a couple of conversations about some things that I've been through. Okay. So, and I know for a fact that, I'm called to do this. But yeah, I've been through a lot of stuff, and I normally don't go telling people, because people, certain people prey on that. You have to be very careful. So it's just been a really, really, really stressful thing, and I'm, forever indebted to her, because I wouldn't be answering my call. I'm forever in love with her, and I really wish her nothing but the best. And I hope that one day maybe we could get it together. But right now, I don't know. Maybe it's one of those 1 week things, 1 month things, or whatever. But I'm just not even emotionally available for any of the bullshit at this point. I don't even care. Like, they're like, oh, well, when you guys are in separation, you could probably date around and you might meet a soulmate. Fuck out of here. I don't even want that. Now you might meet a karmic. Oh, I really don't want that. And there's only one twin flame. So I can't be like, oh yeah, you're my twin flame, just because I think that the person is great. They could just be my soulmate. This person is the twin flame. It's crazy, because it brings out any addictions the persons might have, the people might have, any freaking, issues that they have, like, emotional wise. Like, it's just the most, okay? The most. So that is my take on twin flames, karmics, and soulmates, honey. I don't know. I don't know what to tell y'all. I love the fact that y'all talking to me right now because I be on this bitch any other time and it's quiet. Let me see. What did it say? Girl, I'm just doing my own thing. He and I were engaged, supposed to get married 11/11, and we broke up 3 weeks before. He moved in a karmic in December, and he and I do not talk. She comes for me. This is the thing. I'm probably 6 days away from my 2-year anniversary with the person that my soulmate, my twin flame, excuse me. 2 years, couple of days before, okay, the bullshit happens. It's always something. And that's another thing with twin flames. It's always something in the way of the relationship. Always something or someone in the way of the relationship when it's not time for union. So it's like yo-yo. You playing fucking yo-yo, you know. Look. Listen. Kicking them in the balls ain't gonna do nothing. It just is what it is. We all got to go through something, but it's like, you know, I'm just telling you, don't wait around. A lot of people tell you to wait for your karmic to come around. Don't do that. Because you might be waiting until your ass dead. So just go and go on with your life. Just like you said, Madonna, just do you, boo-boo. And if he come around, then, you know, he comes around. If not, screw him. And understand that you going to meet that ass again. And he might not understand it, but you going to meet him again. I started having dreams about, you know, past lives and all kinds of stuff. I mean, it is amazing. It is amazing that you could be with somebody, you know, in other lifetimes and things like that, and really have, you know, the ultimate relationship if it was, you know, one that was going to come into union. But when it doesn't want to, it's gonna, you know, it's gonna be tumultuous if it's not time yet. So it's all about timing with that. Okay, guys, I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here and participating with me. Please like, share, subscribe this video. Hit the bell so the next time I upload some videos, y'all asses get a, you know, notifications so y'all can come on here and talk to me some more. I love y'all. I need to get my friends list up too, child, because I can't even do lives on my cell phone. So it's a lot of things I want to do this summer. I want to go out and do some readings by water. I love water. You know, I want to do, I'm going to be doing some Toya Tarot parties this summer, and I want to bring y'all along. You know, it's just, you know, a lot I want to do. So they talking about I got to get 1,000 followers and all of that. So please like, share, babes. Share this video, share any other video, my, you know, my monthly readings and all of that. I love you guys so much. Thank you for coming. Now we got to make the decision to keep it moving. You either want to stay stuck in the past, live in the present, or move forward to the future. You can only do two. Not even. For that fucking matter. Peace.